Yeah, the one on Nick, right? Nickelodeon?
Yes.
What was your name? What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Curtis Mendez. Also Tyler Chase for Poetry of Hollywood. Actors, so it's the kids of Nickelodeon. Tyler Chase, one of the...
Damn, bro, how'd you get... Why are you in the streets like this? Why are you in the streets like this?
Chase Bank.
Oh, damn. Hey, you know what? I got some cash for you, bro.
I
got some cash for you.
Here in California.
Here, look.
God bless you, sir. May I give you this gift?
No, don't worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even
worry about it, bro.
You are from Persia, Syria.
Here you go, bro.
The Prince of Syria.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, bro, try to get your life better, bro. You know?
I bet star 96.7.
Yeah. No, you're good. No, go ahead, bro. Sell it to somebody else. You're good. Thank you. No, bro.
YouTube. It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. Unfortunately, I gotta cover this topic because I'm on the way to like the mall or whatever. I'm at the mall right now, and I'm just waiting for the store to open. So I was just thinking of recording a video and covering some topics, but unfortunately, I thought of this topic because I was on Twitter and I saw that clip right there. And if you don't know who that is, that's Tyler Chase. He was from Ned's Declassified. I actually grew up watching that show. And, you know, I remember Cookie and the other girl and all this other stuff. And they actually have some wild stuff behind the scenes if you watch the interviews. But I saw that clip of him doing pretty bad. He was homeless. He looks drugged out, strung out. And basically, he's just a product of that Hollywood industry. And I decided, yo, let me cover this video because I have a lot of thoughts on this. Because a lot of people, they're doing the messed up thing and not getting this guy actual help. Because they're giving him money. They're posting him like strung out for clout, for views, to make themselves look like good people. When honestly, when you're a good person and you do good deeds, you don't necessarily always have to record it. I mean, sometimes it's good to record it to get some awareness, like in this situation. But when you do a good deed for someone, I feel the need that you don't have to record it, bro. You don't have to record it, and it should just be coming from the heart, from the soul or whatever. But I'm glad this person recorded this because it gave me something to talk about and just overall talk about what I think about it. Because honestly, I've lived in the hood and I've seen plenty of Tyler Chases. Basically, people who are, or they had the potential, or they were famous, and they just got strung out on drugs and just didn't become nothing. And it happens. Unfortunately, that's a product of our society and the expectations. And some people can't handle it. And people got different things going on. And a lot of the forces outside of our control dictate our future, because that could be anybody. That could be anybody's parent. That could be anybody's son. That could be anybody. But when you give this dude money instead of giving him the rehabilitation he needs, he's just going to spend it on drugs and get worse. That's like, honestly, in my situations, like when I see people like that, I usually give them food, or I give them like treatment center options and different things to help them out, because realistically, they're not going to go get the help themselves. That's why they're in the situation that they're in, regardless of what happened to him. And shame on these Hollywood people for getting him to this point by having all these expectations and things we don't know about happen to him. And then they have the nerve to say, oh, help this guy, post this to retweet this. And I'm like, bro, you're doing this all for views. You didn't care about this person. You basically chewed him up and spit him out. And if you're like a Star Wars fan, you know stuff like this happened to Jake Lloyd, who played like Kid Anakin Skywalker too. But nobody cared. They just let this dude crash out and become what he is now. And I'm saying this because I'm the only one who's going to really be real about the situation. But you can't really help this dude unless you want to help him themselves. And a lot of people are just posting for clout and for views. And it has me wondering, like, why are people doing the certain things they're doing for views, attention, and validation? Because it's honestly sad and it's disrespectful. And honestly, there's a different way of going about this. And us as a society, we need to really have true empathy and care for people. And we need to actually get them the help they need instead of just pandering and doing things for money. Because, you know, not trying to knock the dude in the clip I just showed, but giving that dude $20 is not going to help him, because he's honestly going to buy drugs and do bullshit and then be back to square one. His one coworker or co-star or whatever for Ned's Declassified, he did the right thing, trying to give him a place to stay, give him his feet, get him up on his feet, but he ended up trashing the room. So situations like that, you could try to help someone, but at the end of the day, they got to want to help themselves. But that's just my thoughts on it. And honestly, a lot of people, they shouldn't be doing things for views and validation, because it's becoming a sickness in our society to do more and more and more shit to become famous and say, screw my personal health, screw my personal risk, screw society. because, you know, situations like this where people are just posting him for clout, he looks worse and worse every video. I'm going to be real with you. So people aren't really helping, and he's not helping himself. And also, you know, I wanted to cover a video on this, but, you know, I'm just going on a tangent here, but a lot of the stuff we're doing is getting too extreme. Like, I watched a video with Agent. He's like a millionaire, one of my favorite streamers. He was in the Arctic freezing his balls off for content. And it goes to show you, like, people got to stop doing things for content, bro. If you're a millionaire and you're already rich, don't go and do that. Go help someone like Tyler Chase. Go do something else with your money. Don't freeze your balls off in the Arctic for stream snipers, for kids, for gooners, for all these weirdos. Do something real to help this dude. Do something real to help, like, society, because you got the platform, you got the millions. You don't need to do all this extra shit. Or just do what you're doing, stay in your lane, and be cool. You know, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but in your position, I would do that. But, you know, back to Tyler Chase. If we really want to help this dude, we got to get him into a rehabilitation center. We got to get him somewhere to where he can truly get the help he needs, because he's not going to seek it himself. And he's 36, and it's looking rough. And, you know, there's cases where people have turned it around, but if you don't get people the help they need, it's not going to happen. But I'm just being real with you. Hopefully this video raises like awareness or something, because I did want to cover this topic, but I wanted to do it in a tasteful manner and just kind of speak on it. But anyway, hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Don't just post this dude for clout. Just do something to actually help the human being, actually give a damn about people, and actually help, because, you know, we can all lose it and become like that with one bad day. But anyway, this is the video I wanted to make. Hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.